Donald Trump, in full Donald John Trump, born June 14, 1946, New York, New York, U.S., 45th President of the United States, 2017-21. Trump was a real estate developer and businessman who owned, managed, or licensed his name to several hotels, casinos, golf courses, resorts, and residential properties in the New York City area and around the world. Involved in a wide range of businesses, including hotels and resorts, residential properties, merchandise, and entertainment and television. Trump was the third president in U.S. history, after Andrew Johnson in 1868 and Bill Clinton in 1998, to be impeached by the U.S. House of Representatives and the only president to be impeached twice, once, in 2019, for abuse of power and obstruction of Congress in connection with the Ukraine scandal, and once, in 2021, for incitement of insurrection in connection with the storming of the United States Capitol by a violent mob of Trump supporters as Congress met in joint session to ceremonially count electoral. The 1980s. Trump also lent his name to scores of retail ventures, including branded lines of clothing, cologne, food, and furniture, and to Trump University, which offered seminars in real estate education from 2005 to 2010. In the early 21st century, his private conglomerate, the Trump Organization, comprised some 500 companies. Connection with the storming of the United States Capitol by a violent mob of Trump supporters as Congress met in joint session to ceremonially count electoral college votes from the 2020 presidential election. Both of Trump's impeachments ended in his acquittal by the U.S. Senate. Trump lost the 2020 election to former Vice President Joe Biden by 306 electoral votes to 232. He lost the popular vote by more than 7 million votes. Beginning in the late 1920s, Fred Trump built hundreds of single-family houses and row houses in the Queens and Brooklyn boroughs of New York City, and from the late 1940s he built thousands of apartment units, mostly in Brooklyn, using federal loan guarantees designed to stimulate the construction of affordable housing. During World War II he also built federally backed housing for naval personnel and shipyard workers in Virginia and Pennsylvania. In 1954 Fred was